Good evening. This is CTV News for Friday, October 25th. I'm Patricia Vallone. Thank you for joining us tonight. Well, earlier this year, a former student aide at Glendale Elementary was accused of molesting a young girl while she was at school. Police arrested and charged Jason Howard with sexual abuse of a minor and related charges last April. Howard appeared in court for a plea hearing today. CTV's Makia Turner is standing by outside of the courthouse with details.
Jason Howard, a man who once provided classroom support and supervision for really small children at Glendale Elementary School, pleads guilty today to sex abuse of a minor and several other related charges. A judge ordered him to spend 10 years behind bars, and that will be followed by 5 years of supervised probation. You may recall the report that surfaced around mid-April this year. Officials say 30-year-old Jason Howard fondled an 8-year-old girl inside Glendale Elementary School's cafeteria. Charging documents say he sat next to the victim, reached up her skirt, and sexually abused her. A school employee saw it. The victim told her parents and then reported it to police. During an investigation, Howard admitted to the act and said he did it multiple times over a 2-year period. He took full responsibility today in court, pleading guilty to the crime. The victim's mother, shaken and tearful, told the judge that the incidents have gravely affected her daughter and will continue to. The family made her switch schools and undergo psychological treatment. Howard's parents declined to comment on it all. Howard is required to register as a sex offender. Shortly before those requirements were ordered by a judge, he turned around to the victim's parents and said, quote, he's deeply sorry for his actions and that he's very upset about them. He also turned around and apologized to his parents as well. From Upper Marlboro, I'm Makia Turner, CTV News.
Howard's decade-long sentence behind bars starts today. Prosecutors say he will remain on the registry for sex offenders indefinitely. Well, fire officials arrest a man in connection with a fire that happened Wednesday in Bowie. The home, located in the 12,400 block of Sandal Lane, was deemed suspicious from the start of the blaze. The house was reportedly undergoing foreclosure proceedings. Julian Messiah of Bowie has been charged with first and second-degree arson. He faces up to 30 years in prison. Messiah is currently being held at the Department of Corrections on a $150,000 bond. Meantime, the 2 Chihuahuas removed from the home and revived by firefighters appear to be in declining health. One is experiencing eye irritation from burns or debris. The other is suffering from smoke inhalation. The family currently does not have the financial resources to have the dogs examined by a veterinarian, so the fire department is trying to work with a vet to begin treatment for the animals. Well, Maryland State Delegate Donald Dwyer is going to jail. The Republican lawmaker was sentenced to 60 days behind bars today for 2 separate drunk driving incidents. One involved a boating accident that left 9 people injured last year. The second involved a driving under the influence incident in August. Well, the radio industry and others who knew her are mourning the death of Sheila Stewart. Stewart was killed in a car accident while working in Atlanta yesterday. According to reports, her car came to a full stop on the interstate, and for some unknown reason, she was struck from behind by a truck. Her award-winning career in the media spanned more than 20 years. Most recently, she worked as the News and Community Affairs Director for Radio 1 stations in the D.C. area. She was a familiar voice on many of the company's affiliates, including WKYS and Praise 104.1. We spoke with some of her colleagues today about what they'll remember most about her.
Sheila had a great smile, very lively, and she had this way of sort of kind of tricking you into doing things that you didn't think you would be doing. She'd have you hanging from the ceiling. She was just very, very convincing and very loving in her way of including you in on events that folks like radio personalities and even just everyday folks should be a part of.
Many public officials, including Prince George's County Executive Rashawn Baker and Congresswoman Donna Edwards, released statements on Stewart's passing. Edwards says she is saddened and praised Stewart for her energy and helping to improve communities throughout the region through her work. Stewart was a mother and wife. She was well known for devoting her time to charitable causes such as the Susan G. Komen Race for the Cure and the United Negro College Fund.